The three. Barnes kicks to Paul. Now the dish to Crawford. From past the arc. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court, and James throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
And the shot is good. And it's 6 points for Crawford. The Cavaliers leading by 11. LeBron kicks to Irving. Passes it to Waiters. James outside. On the wing, Irving. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've reached him. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
As effective as he was slashing to the hoop in that first half, he was even better finishing once he got there.
Those were some incredible dunks we saw. I mean, incredible. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in the last two quarters.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. CP3 at point with Redick there at the backcourt. And it's Crawford at the three spot. Here's Paul. Following the basket by LeBron James. Looking to get back on track here. And it's laid in by Paul. Paul's got 7 points in the game. Chris Paul, Clark, the driving force behind the Clippers offense. As good a distributor as he is. He's also been probably, I think, their best crunch time scorer.
Perhaps that's the case, but I think Blake Griffin has made big progress in his scoring game over the last season. More assertive, more skilled, turning and facing, getting to the free throw line, getting better, knocking down free throws as well. I think that's kind of helped take some of the scoring pressure off of CP3.
A lot of people who watch the NBA really kind of challenged him to expand his game, and he answered the challenge.
No, he did. He stepped up big.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
And now let's have a look at the NBA's top snipers, shooting guards with the highest percentage from three-point territory over the last month. Take a look at Redick, a dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
These are the gunners, guys. They've got the green light at all times because we know what they can do beyond the arc.
Freedom given is freedom earned, Steve. By putting up those kinds of numbers, they've earned their freedom. And at that position, you got a job to do, and they do it well.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Cavaliers head coach David Blatt, unknown here in the United States, but he spent the last 2 decades establishing himself as the premier coach in Europe. Last season, he led Maccabi Tel Aviv to an upset EuroLeague title. One GM described the team as, quote, outgunned at every position except coach. Kevin, it's been his dream to coach in the NBA.
Many consider him a genius-level coach. Doris thinks we'll see how he does.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
And a moment to check out the numbers for Kyrie Irving. His stats have been pretty good the last few weeks. You can see he's showing up as one of the premier performers in the league. He's around 18 points per game, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And I think the playmaking really stands out to me that he's been doing it. So many times the plays he can generate seem to change the momentum of a game.
I agree wholeheartedly there. I mean, it's underestimated what his passing brings to this team.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink. During the game, and so important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
Shot clock at 5. Fires from the corner, and Crawford gets it to go on the assist. 12 points for Jamal Crawford.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball.
Clippers trail by 9. You know, every year there are a handful of teams in the Eastern Conference that buck the trend against the West, and last year Cleveland was one of them.
And Kevin, as you said, most teams in the East struggled out of conference, but Cleveland was pretty solid against the West, and I think they'll be even better with LeBron.
Absolutely. For the Cavaliers, Sean Marion is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Miller comes in for Waiters, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. The Clippers also making some changes. Davis comes in for Jordan, and it's Farmar in for Paul. Now Farmar, after the missed 3 from Jamal Crawford. Los Angeles with another miss. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
And for the Cavs, it didn't show up in the win column, but a lot of their losses to teams out west were close competitive games.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Chris Douglas Roberts checked in for Jamal Crawford. Poked away. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
And a moment to check out LeBron James here. Great work over the last month. 4th in scoring, 7th in assists, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, he's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
And, you know, going back to his spot near the very top of the scoring list, I mean, he's come up with so many different ways to beat you at the offensive end of the floor. He's almost unguardable.
Here's Farmar. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Well, really, it was against the Southwest Division. A lot of East teams struggled against those teams, though. 6 teams from the East had 1 or less wins against the division all season.
Always tough when the East goes out west.
So it's the Clippers now. They trail by 9 points. Marion with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Kicks it out to Love. Takes a 3. No luck. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
Now Redick, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go, shoots the 3, and he gets it to go. Now just a 4-point Cleveland lead. Here's James. 20 points for him. Love in the post, covered by Douglas Roberts. And the foul called on Sean Marion. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the boards, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back on that one. Not a good play.
I think he was just over anxious that time.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's Reddick. He has 5. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Clippers. Good on the second free throw.
Well, this last season was the Clippers' 30th in Los Angeles, and for a team that's long played in the Lakers' shadow, for the second season in a row, the Clippers were the best team in L.A.
Now here is Douglas Roberts. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Davis, the pass to Barnes, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Miller. Now the pass to Jones. He kicks it to Dellavedova. Takes the 3, and that one's good. Dellavedova's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Matthew Dellavedova.
And we've watched 3. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly to set up that alley-oop.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Jones. And it's Marion in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. They get it again. Jones dishes to Thompson. And on the way from Irving for 3.
These are incredible rebounding numbers. I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything like this, Clark.
Oh, that's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboards. Well done.
There's Crawford with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Crawford. Outside Irving. And that one's good. Irving's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. Clippers trail by 8. Paul kicks to Reddick. Shoots it. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
Now here's Jones. Marion passes to Jones. Dellavedova dishes to Irving from deep 3-point range, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Crawford outside. Kicks to Paul. Beyond the arc. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing. I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Fires the 3. And the Clippers miss again.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Jones kicks to Irving. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And it's a 12-point Cleveland lead. For Los Angeles, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the 4th quarter underway. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, Jamal Crawford has proven that no matter what role he plays, just call him buckets. He can flat out put the ball in the basket. You got to give him a lot of credit, though. He does change his game quite a bit depending on if he's coming off the bench or starting. I think that speaks to his IQ.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. LeBron comes in for Jones. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Griffin's checked in. And a wide open look for James. And again, LeBron missing. Clippers trail by 11. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Waiters. It's LeBron with the drive. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leads.